Alright, so, Devil unfortunately could not stream. I figured since we were already stuck doing something else, I should try and get through this game a little faster. So I figured if Devil's not going to stream tonight, I'll take over. Thankfully, I finished the current draft for the book, sent it over to Devil, so now I just gotta wait for his feedback, and then I'll send it over to Kyle, and then once all that's said and done, then I'll publish it, so sweet. I do got college work coming up that I'll have to focus on, probably, because apparently all my projects are due this month, so we'll see how that goes, but for today, I kind of just want to take it a little easy and just play some games. It was either this or League of Legends, and I haven't played Leagues in like a fat minute, so I'd rather not just go in and get fucking stomped. No? Why the fuck are you asking that, Sparta?
Let's make tracks.
Yeah, let's.
We stream at the same time every day. Hello, Melissa. Wait, hang on. That was a voice. Where's joined? Oh. Hello, Kyle.
What's the ETA on the guidebook?
I don't know what you're talking about, Kyle. What guidebook? I don't even know what guidebook is. Never heard of it in my whole life.
You literally have no excuse anymore.
Gosh, I was just there chilling out, happy I finished the fucking draft for the book, so I sent it over to Devil, and then your first thing is like, hey, where's the guidebook at, Zim? Okay.
You wanna know what my second? You wanna know what my second one is?
What?
I've got more evidence for Alex now.
More evidence for what?
Oh, haven't you seen the group chat? Look at the new footage I was provided.
No. I refuse. Did I kill this thing? I could probably kill this thing.
Ready, guys? Ready. Oh yeah.
So,
Put it in the books. It's history.
would you say that if I also show that outside of weapon animations, it also happens during consumption, that should be good enough to shut people up?
I'm sorry, I was reading Sparta's comment. What was
Do you think outside of the weapon animations, if it's also shown when he consumes people, that should shut a lot of people up?
that? I would assume, yeah.
Oh, good.
Why?
Check the group chat.
Kyle, I'm in the middle of a fucking stream. I'm not gonna check the fucking group chat because I also have to find out where the fuck. Like, we'll tell you what. Once I find out where Ramu's final thing is,
Your ancestors
then
have our backs, and
we'll
the
group
gods
chat.
are on our side. How cool is that?
Oh,
Really?
because
When you put it that way,
I'm in a voice called
Empire will get what's
DP Man,
coming
and
to
he was
them.
wondering why
Certainly doesn't seem as
you were
unlikely
streaming
as
so
it
late.
once did.
Okay, I really don't want to come off like a prick, but there's no way I can do that in this instance. We stream at the same fucking time every fucking stream. I really don't know how I can say this without sounding like a fucking dick.
And that's accidental.
That is not so. Part of it is accidental. Part of it is that I could be a little better about fucking when I get some freedom.
Be more like me. Be more
Thanks for the
cordial.
ride.
Sure. No, but the streams always go on till this point. Like, this isn't a fucking unique thing. Like, right now would be like maybe best case scenario an hour in a Kyle stream. And yeah, the only reason Devil's not streaming is probably because he had some weather issues. I just figured that, like, if I wanted to play another game by the end of this year, I should take the opportunity to play this game whenever I can. I want most of the footage to be on stream, but I might take some time to do some shit off stream going forward.
Cold.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, wait, hang on. It actually tells us where to enter, so maybe that's where I'm fucking up here.
Let's go.
Yeah, no. Normally it'd be Devil streaming, I'd be working on something else, but yeah, Devil's got weather issues. So I was like, well, fuck it. I was stuck here. After this, we can do side quests and shit, get through some content, and then move from there. Because I'm pretty sure I can hit. I'm fairly confident if I can't hit level 99, I can get pretty fucking close before the end of the game.
So you want to be disgustingly overpowered before you fight Arden.
Not like it fucking matters. You can't really cheese the Arden fight by level capping it, which is one of the things I like about it. Is that it's
Well, that's true, not the Arden fight, but you can cheese the King's fight and also Ifrit.
We're outnumbered.
yes.
I propose we take them out one by
Which is
one.
probably for the best, because Ifrit's fucking painful if you're too low.
Yeah, no, Ifrit can be.
Which hurts even more because he comes straight after the Cerberus boss fight.
So you have to remember, originally there was no Cerberus boss fight.
Have fun.
No, we're not fighting. Oh, I actually remember this section. Yeah, they're actually trying to stop me now. I blame them with Frey, honestly. She never could keep her mouth shut.
That one was pretty close. Which means we must be as well.
Let's go. Bro, can Square Enix make a decent fucking map system someday, bro? That's all I'm asking
Look,
for.
over there. I bet that's the spot lightning struck.
And we're supposed to go inside?
Oh, I just realized it.
Here we are. Fosha Hollow.
No telling what waits inside. Stay sharp. Always.
Well, hope you guys are having a nice
into
night
the
at
deep
least.
end.
I can't quite make out how deep it runs.
Only one way to find
I've got a bad feeling about this place.
As if danger lurks round every corner.
Avoid all corners. Got it.
Oh, that's right. I fucking actually ate something, so I actually have buffs going on right now. I'm gonna have to find a couple things for Gladio before we do, because I'm trying to clear the hardest content in the game, so I will be trying to do the hardest dungeon. I gotta pick up some items for Gladio, some megaphones, but beyond that,
Should be able to slip through.
Let's see.
should be fine. This guy sucks. We're gonna run out of chocobos soon.
Tight squeeze.
Maybe for you. Pretty easy for me, though.
I've never understood the appeal of caving, because that's all this is, just caving.
On second thought, maybe not.
I don't know if you've ever seen those videos, Kyle.
Shh,
Kyle's
keep
video,
quiet.
Of the people who go caving.
I don't know.
They get stuck all the time, and then like they like dislocate their shoulder to get out, and I'm just like, or you not fucking go going down caves, you know? That actually seems like you're asking for problems.
What can I say? None the worse for wear.
Yeah, no. Those cave videos can be pretty freaking cracked. Never understood the fucking logic behind it. I don't think I ever will. Especially when you hear all those fucking horror stories of people who end up dying because they went caving.
I guess we could crawl through.
There was a
Don't
guy
lose your head.
I remember who went caving and he went down because you don't know where the like actual holes in the rock go.
That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
Like, you are not aware of that at all. And people will still go into the randomest fucking caves and just be like, alright, this is fine. And a guy went down there. And this to me always feels kind of silly when I say it like this, but it's what happened. So the guy gets stuck underground in the hole. He has no way to really escape it. He's stuck. So they call in a bunch of people, and they can't get him out of this hole. He hasn't died in this hole, like, just to be clear. And I just...
Natural selection.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I really feel kind of fucked about this, but, like, how the fuck is it we can't get someone out of a fucking cave hole?
Any problems?
Depends how deep they are in. It also depends on the angle that they're in. Because sometimes we don't have drills big enough to do it, and sometimes you drill the wrong part of the cave and you're going to collapse massive portions of the tunnel, if not the part that they're in.
Yeah, sounds right.
Because rock is sturdy, but it's not as sturdy as people think it is.
That, I think, is the thing that always kind of gets me. It's kind of like wood, where, like, you assume wood's kind of fragile to some extent. Like, or at least I always did. Maybe like, you'll tell me that, like, you never did, but I always kind of assumed wood was, like, a bit fragile, but then you find out it's actually, like, super freaking strong. It's just that the specific wood you've seen break your entire life is, like, either super weak, or it gets hit in a way it's not supposed to.
The problem with wood has many variables. It can depend on how the high grade the wood is, what tree it came from. Like, there are a bunch of different factors.
That's true. But it also does factor in, if I recall correctly, like, on where the force is going for the wood, because some wood's meant to take, like, pressure from a different area versus other wood.
Well, also depending on how stiff wood is, sometimes, like, there's a reason why if you were to pick up a branch, the very small parts that hold leaves are very... Well, they're more flexible than the trunk it comes from, and that's because they're meant to sway, whereas the trunk isn't meant to move at all. So different parts of the tree can have different structural integrity.
Oh yeah, I actually remember like, I didn't realize properly when I was younger, like, how flexibility actually helps something be way more durable. I always found it weird, because concrete buildings actually do move a little bit. I always found that super fucking weird. But kind of like wood, it moves around because that's how it handles pressure better. If you actually just made it a stagnant piece and never bent, it'd be more likely to break and fracture.
Well, that's why and what a lot of people don't understand until they actually see or hold a sword is that swords aren't they're not just like a piece of metal that's just like super thick and just straight. They usually bend, even long swords. That's why you'll see swords in fiction be very unrealistic, but like despite their size, because they don't show any like wobble.
Yes, I was always under the impression that swords never really bends. Wasn't until way later where I was watching like blacksmiths. What was the show called? I think it's called Forged in Fire. I was watching Forged in Fire.
Yes. Because those are the people who make like video game weapons, right?
No,
I think is that not them?
No. Actually, that might be. I might be thinking of a different show, but it's like an actual TV show where contestants would make a sword.
Oh no! I thought you were talking about the YouTube series.
Try.
Oh, fuck. No, okay, so I think that might be Forged in Fire, but I was thinking of the TV show where blacksmiths go and create a sword in like a set amount of time. But the thing is these are professional these are not professional blacksmiths. I think they are amateurs, but the people who judge them are professionals. And I never once saw anyone, and I've seen them compliment the bend of a sword, and I always found that kind of like, when I would be younger, I would have found that weird, because like, why would a sword bend? You want it to be sturdy. But no, apparently bending it keeps it from breaking, allows it to fucking cut easier, allows it to do resistance better.
Yes, because if a sword was super stiff and it was the clash of another sword, both both swords, if they were built like that, would just literally shatter on impact.
Yes. It's kind of like it's kind of like why glass breaks the way it does, because glass doesn't really give you much, if any, room for actual bending. Which is why most phones are made of technically glass, but it's more of a like carbon fiber polymer or something.
It's why realistically, if you were to look at a sword like Cloud's, by all right, it shouldn't be able to withstand most of the blows that it does, and even if it does, it should be used more like a club than an actual sword.
What happened? Hey, you alright? Over here.
Alright, Prompto's been fear and hungered. Understood.
Like, I don't think we'll get a game, at least not for a couple of generations, that will actively like depict the sword properly.
No, I'm not okay! This place is literally the worst! And why did it have to be a snake?
Yeah.
That thing dragged me all the way over here!
I don't think we'll ever get a proper sword game, because it just doesn't seem fucking cool to see a sword fucking bent like that.
Well, it's not. And that's the problem.
Not good, not good, not good!
It'd always be weird, but
Hey, you alright?
Well, it's like, because I don't know if you know this, but when it came to medieval fighting, you know how every piece of media, whether it's movies or games, depicts the sword as the primary weapon? Swords are usually secondary weapons, and they were usually short swords. What a soldier's main weapon was a polearm. And which makes more sense, because you want something to keep people the fuck away from you.
yes. That spear's more commonly used. Abyss, also Abyss, but Abyss, spears are good ones.
Polearms can be anything from spears, halberds, like whatever you want. As long as it's basically a stick with a pointy end, with preferably a metal pointy end, it's polearm.
Yeah.
Try this!
Can't stop knocked.
Okay, Prompto!
Yeah, no. I think there was something about like
Oh, hi
safety.
there, opening.
Obviously, it'd be a lot safer instead of like running the sword, just fucking having that spear distance.
This one's just for you.
Well, it's basically like this. Like, let's say somebody's charging you. Would you rather fight them when they're a meter away from you, or would you rather fight them when they're like 2 or 3 meters away from you?
Yeah, it's kind of like the situation. It's kind of like the situation like the modern day knife situation with the modern day knife, where where it's like a lot of people think they would fight someone with a knife, but even if you could fight someone with a knife, your chances of dying are super fucking high because one slice kills you. Your skin cannot resist shit.
Well, it's also like knives back then, especially like combat knives, were full of things to protect your hand. Like, it had a grip, it had basically a brass knuck, it would also have like hand guards and everything.
Yeah,
it's pretty much indistinguishable from a knife today.
Yes, I actually was never properly aware of why they had the guards on their swords. I always thought it was kind of for, I always thought it was kind of for looks to some extent, but I ended up finding out later on that the handguard is, well, I mean, it's in the fucking name, it's a handguard, but it's mainly there so your opponent can't slide their sword down and slice off your fingers. Which I always just found kind of interesting, because it's like, yeah, someone had to try that at some point and it actually worked. And because that guy made it work, no one...
Well, it's also enough people were losing fingers that they came up with this solution to begin with.
She's here. I just know it.
Because remember, an idea for something useful doesn't come out of thin air, so this means that these poor fuckers were losing fingers left and right, and they're thinking, okay, this is fuck, we need to figure out a way to stop losing fingers.
Yes, the one thing you learn about working any job that has regulations, or learning about regulations in general, is that they don't just come out of nowhere. Any regulation, any law you can think of exists because some
Any
dumb
safety
motherfucker-
precaution,
Yeah.
any safety precaution that exists, it doesn't matter how silly it is or sounds. Remember, there was a dumb motherfucker for why there's a rule for it now.
Yes.
There's always a dumb fucker for why that rule exists. That's why we also have things on like
What's what?
chemicals like bleach, which is don't drink it
For every lock.
because some fucker drank it,
Or like a magical key.
even though it's supposed to be an industrial cleaner.
Or that.
I don't know if I ever want to find out the story of the first person who ate bleach, or I guess drank it is more accurate.
Well, I can skip to the end for you.
That's her! Do something, not!
I'm pretty sure it ended with, and then they died. And probably not peacefully.
Oh, can't you survive bleach? Just depends on how much you drink.
Yes, but if they made a rule for it, there's a probably good idea that somebody drank enough of it that they didn't survive.
That's true.
Yo! It's disgusting.
Stop bitching, start killing.
Well, the other thing I found interesting is like, so fiction will try and make it sound like, armor is really easy and interchangeable. It's really not. If you're in a suit of armor, you're fucking locked into that shit until you get somebody to take it off of you. Because that's why they had squires. It's because they would put the shit on them.
And the squires, it's like there were so many ways to put the armor on. You had so many fucking straps and shit, 'cause you never want to just fall off accidentally.
And people would ask like why wear chainmail if like some stuff can get through. It's like because they'll point to like, oh, arrows got through. It's just like, yeah, but it's not meant to stop arrows. It's meant to stop spears and swords from stabbing you and slicing you.
It comes down to the fact.
The power of the storm.
I expected more fire and brimstone.
Some gods are friendlier than others, I
Some,
guess.
But
well,
not all of them.
the armor was just designed
Perhaps
to
you'd better console
freaking.
her in person.
Just
Not
about
all
right
armor was
away.
designed for the same
Lose
thing.
that scowl along the way.
Will do.
That's absolutely true. And for as much as knights are romanticized,
So, need
they
any last-minute
they would have
souvenirs?
been some of the stinkiest fuckers you would have ever gone near, because if you need to go to the toilet, you go to the toilet in the armor. It's just tough shit. And no one talks about how absurdly heavy all of that chainmail is that they had to wear.
Yes.
And you're basically wearing another person and a half of like armor and chainmail.
Hey, it stopped raining.
But then you remember, oh yeah, because this is supposed to stop me from dying.
Up there, it's huge.
To be fair, everyone back in Dark Ages was stinky as shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you were a knight, it was definitely more noticeable.
Well, I found her, but she's out of base. Now, I can
Fan
handle
thinking
barrage
F-16
boat, no problem.
combat system, Alien and Final Fantasy fans F-15 combat system is stem
Don't
the
worry about
change.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Thanks for
No,
the heads
so
up.
that's not
Later.
accurate. Final Fantasy's turn-based
that?
system was always
Cindy?
kind of.
What? You can't talk to her like that.
Yeah, I can.
It was for to introduce the kind of.
Yeah. The
Would you
Regalia's at
call it-
Imperial Base.
It's not real time, is it? Where you basically. It's not true turn-based. Even though they tried
Say
to
now.
advertise it as turn-based.
This is
It was literally like the worst fucking system, but people got used to it and they fucking for some reason praise it for being
The thunder and
fucking
lightning must have slowed
hated
it
the
down.
combat system that
There's a
Final
chance
Fantasy
they
IV
intend to
Forward
transport
had.
the Regalia
Like,
back to Niflheim.
if you wanted
gotta
to make a
thank the
turn-based
Thunder God
game,
for buying us some
Make it
time.
turn-based.
yes, I
But that
fucking
time is
hated
running
that
out.
pseudo real-time
Yeah,
shit.
let's run in and right off.
It really gave me the shits. That's why, like, going to 10, I was just like, oh, this is so much better.
Is 10 like actual real turn-based or no?
10 is actual turn-based.
I kind of wanted to download a mod for the older games that just makes it
The hunt
turn-based.
is on.
Dude, I would happily play the games again if that was the case.
It's just such. It's not even a good system. It's a serviceable system. Like, so I don't even know like.
No, it's supposed to be a revolutionary system because they thought that the turn-based idea was getting samey.
Right.
Yeah, so we just go ahead.
But then they made the most monotonous combat system that became really samey after 4, but they kept it because for some reason they thought it was really revolutionary.
Can I just like fast travel? I cannot fast travel. That's right. All right, we gotta rent out some more chocobos. Final Fantasies always wanted to evolve, and 16 had the right idea with its gameplay.
He was the Chancellor.
Well, that's why, like, I've said on stream, I've said to him, and he's felt this a lot with a lot of the other games. Final Fantasy works like a pendulum, where they'll do something, but then the next game they'll do something. They'll keep some things the same, but then they'll change something the complete opposite way to the point where they fucking ruin it for some reason.
We're here.
It's like they can't help themselves.
No, they can't. And sometimes it works out really well. Most of the time, it's fucking dog shit, and people hate it.
And then they'll complain saying that no,
What
the
is
game
the
was really
king's
good.
calling exactly?
Well, become best buds with the gods, maybe?
Legend has it the king once stood alongside the Six in the battle to banish the
Like,
darkness.
if they were to do 17 in the near future, well, I say near, if that's not like going to be in 2030, I hope they kind of want to try and go back to the turn-based system rather than kind of the action stuff they're going for. Because at what point do you stop calling yourself an actual RPG series when you're literally just pseudo hack and slash without wanting to fully commit in the hack and slash?
Can we just
That must feel
go
good.
through the area?
Knocked!
I give
You
it a
gotta
toss
try
whatever
this.
comes kind of back to me.
I think they heard you.
I don't think I played 12. So I can't really talk on that one. Yeah, we can. Sweet. Yeah, no. I don't know. It just gets really hard to get used to it. I know 7 Remake, because we played it for a little bit. Hello, Rockin' Alice. How you doing? I know earlier, not earlier, I know 7 had a new combat system too. So I don't think they'll ever go back to proper turn-based ever again. I think they kind of seen that people really don't, or really like the new stuff, and they're willing to like live with it.
Yeah, but the problem I have with it is they're trying to dip their toe in the hack and slash without fully committing, and it just feels... The combat in that regard feels underbaked. That's why 16's combat feels at least pseudo good, because it's basically a look of what happens if they decide to actually just like commit to being a hack and slash.
How dare you, Kyle? 16's gameplay is the greatest thing given to the world since sliced bread.
No, like, and because the person who did 16's gameplay is the person who did DMC5,
Yeah.
but it feels like diet DMC5. It feels like fucking freeze dry hack and slash.
Real nice here.
Indeed.
Damn. And here I thought you were.
It doesn't matter how good Final Fantasy thinks its combat system will get in the future. It will always feel inferior to games that were made like 20, 30 years ago in the hack and slash genre because it's not fully committing.
City
Damn.
is the sweetest. Imperials above us!
Thanks.
That's cold-blooded, Kyle. Where are they? There they are. Got the smells.
Nice riding with you.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I wasn't expecting this, but alright. We'll make it work.
Ready for this?
That's all.
No, it's like when I had to have basically a pseudo debate with someone at work where I basically explained to them that fucking Resident Evil was never true horror to begin with. It even from the first game, it was always action with horror-based roots. And then I basically told him this, and I want to see if he'll agree with me. When Resident Evil tried to be what people said it was the entire time, which is pure survival horror, which is 7 and Revelations 2, it's literally the most boring fucking thing to play.
Prompto's in trouble.
Oh yeah, we got a summon. First summon, I think. Thanks, Romu. This is a base fucking robot we're fighting. Yeah, no,
I basically had to explain it. It was like, if it was true survival horror, you wouldn't get weapons, and if you did, it would only be the knife. And you would spend the entire game trying to sneak around the halls, trying to avoid the monsters. But it gives you too many options to engage with them.
Easy for you to say.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, no, you're right. Thanks, Romu. Really appreciate it. Best god in this game, bar none. Not even over debate.
Because they tried to say it like, oh, the game kind of got... Because he said that like he liked the remake's gameplay, and I'm just like, but you don't like 5 and 6. No, I'm just like 5 and 6 literally set the precedent for what the current games are using, because they realized once they went back to Village, hey, the survival horror shit was fucking boring, and most people didn't like it to begin with. Let's go back to being action horror. It's literally why people, like, the biggest thing people loved about 7 was Chris's DLC. Not Chris's DLC, like, you know the DLC where you're basically in the pseudo mech, where you get to, like, beat the shit out of things?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's going back to what it was. And I basically had to, like, sit there and baby him and basically tell him, like, 5 and 6 are the way they are because people loved what happened in 4. And if you want to go further back than that, the catalyst for why the games are the way they are is thanks to, like, the GameCube remake for 1.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you wanted to be, like, truly honest, you could go as far back as to say the original one was literally just as action, like, packed. 2 and 3 in the original versions are literally full of action set pieces as well.
Yeah, but no one will agree with you on that one. Even though it's true. I will hold off on that for now. Where do I go to change their... Oh, there we go. Yeah, Mark blows, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Prompto, yeah, it's already maxed out. I think it's after this. No. It's not after the quest. But more or less after this point, I think we lose Gladio for a little bit.
Still can't get through.
Perhaps she's unable
Hey,
to answer.
are you doing the Gladio DLC straight away, or are you waiting for that?
Call.
I think we'll do the
Let's
Gladio
hope she's
DLC straight
alright.
away. Because at least in
Easy
this
now.
game, you can just load up the DLC. You don't have to fucking, like, do anything too crazy. And it is a straightforward DLC, so there's no reason not to play it. I like Biohazard 5 because of the multiplayer. That's not true. Yeah, because I believe we get some free roaming after this. Not a lot, but we should be able to go do the hunt missions, which is what I mainly want to focus on. Because we're getting close to 100,000 XP, and I'm pretty sure I can get us to level like 60 or 70 after one hotel sleep in. I could be wrong about that though.
Earthquakes. It died down.
Oh yeah, forgot about those.
I'm not the biggest fan of Final Fantasy 15's XP. Like, I appreciate the XP boosting, but the stats are not directly tied to level, which I'm not the biggest fan of in RPGs. I know it's a little more of a common practice these days, but I'm not really the biggest fan of items being your stat line. Alright. Thought we had a place to camp, but it seems I was wrong.
Some kind of fortress.
Yeah, porta-fortress. Those walls don't look so portable, though.
They are remnants of the old war, and the Imperial Army has availed itself of the added protection. Entry will not be easy.
Yeah, okay, we do have to camp somewhere. I was like, I guess we have to camp somewhere. So we're probably going to be a little under-leveled, but that's fine. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. And because you have to tally up all your XP when you camp, you can't just level up like once and then wait for, you know, the rest of the XP to work. Definitely missed opportunity.
Thanks for the
to
ride.
do that.
We'll meet again.
Sleeping out under the stars tonight.
There was a time that this food was considered super photorealistic. Which is so weird to me now. Speaking of photorealism, for the people still here, have you guys seen the Cyberpunk DLC, or the Cyberpunk mods that make it photorealistic?
I thought that was already supposed to be what it was intending to be.
Look at you.
Yes,
Why you
but
gotta be so photogenic?
you haven't seen it at all, have you? Alright, hang on.
No.
Hang on. I'll,
So, any bright ideas, Ignis?
A dark one, as it were. A frontal assault would leave us exposed. But if we move under cover of night, we might be able to infiltrate the base unnoticed.
And until then?
We learn all we can about the base's design, and attempt to narrow down the Regalia's location. I'll analyze what intelligence we have available to find us a way in.
Sounds good, Specs.
Alright! We're gonna get our wheels back!
is this it? Is it only me or the material system of Final Fantasy 7 is the best in terms of customization?
Not necessarily. Well, it depends. Are you talking like equipping abilities? Because if that's the case, then all the Final Fantasies from like 1 to like 6 have that like beaten, because you can basically equip most people, especially like from 1 to 5, with any spell you happen to come across, as long as you put them in the in like the white or the black mage category.
Okay, so take a look at this. I copied the URL at the right time. I believe this is the right thing, but give that a gander when you're free. It should pop up exactly where I timestamped it.
Our goal is the regalia. The last thing we want is to engage an entire garrison. Avoid
This is supposed to be Cyberpunk?
That is
Head down
Cyberpunk.
before it gets light, then.
Indeed. Even if it means leaving the task unfinished,
Oh,
we withdraw before
fuck.
we overstay
Yeah,
our welcome.
no, like in the right lighting, it looks like fucking almost exactly like real life. It is amazing. That being
If you were just to show me a screenshot, I'd say that's why are you showing me a picture of a Lamborghini?
yeah, it's fucking crazy. Now to be
Together on
fair,
my signal.
that
Until then,
requires
hold position.
the most expensive graphics card on the market
3,
and probably one of the best fucking PCs
2,
man can buy, and even then you're probably pushing
1.
it.
You are, because depending on how fast you go, you can see some things like glitching.
Now,
Fuck.
Yeah, no, dude, it looks
So it's
fucking
done.
insane,
Oh
right?
yeah, like a boss.
You know what's insane? The things that we're probably 2 console generations away from this just being the standard norm.
Yeah, I'm very well convinced that if we work hard enough, we can get like a VR setup, and people are just going to want to live in the fucking game at this point. Like the idea of Sword Art Online is becoming less fiction and more
Stop.
reality.
What?
searchlights.
Can Gojo beat Sukuna rematch
clear.
Fury? Yeah.
Tread warily.
Well, we'll have to see.
Alright.
I'll solo Dark Lord.
Shit.
Hey,
It's fucking crazy, right? The fucking lighting in that section I showed you was fucking unreal.
I thought I was actually... until I saw the player's hands, I thought someone was actually getting into like a real Lamborghini.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy, bro. I wish I could play Cyberpunk on that graphic resolution.
Magitech armor.
I
Now,
want to mess with one of those.
We shouldn't have to, if we keep to the shadows.
everyone is like, it's amazing how games will eventually look like that. I stand here and I'm just like, eventually 3D hentai will look like that too, son.
Peak. You know what, Kyle? Maybe we're born just in time.
Target the blind spot. 1 hit, 1 kill.
Also, I completely forgot about this section, but Noctis...
No, you can't have it. You can't have realistic hentai, dude. You're putting poor whores out of work.
Yeah, it's better for the industry that way. So, I actually completely forgot about this in this section.
Not bad.
But
Might
Noctis
still be
literally
hope for you.
teleports behind people and kills them instantly. So I could legitimately argue that Noctis will just warp behind you and insta-kill you. I completely forgot about this section.
Assassin's Regal.
And to be clear, these aren't even real people. They're demons. So the fact that he can kill them in 1 hit probably gives good enough advantage that he could kill like normal humans in 1 hit. So
Although, don't we see from the Kingsglaive movie that most Kingsglaives can get killed in 1 shot
It would
by
explain
like
why
normal
the
shit?
troopers in the vicinity are uncommonly strong.
I say we wreck it. Spare us the sneaking
oh yeah, I
around.
forgot
The
they're
risk is too
buffed.
great. Finding the regalia comes first.
So
not a
we're
sound.
insta-killing people who are
Alert the
buffed.
enemy.
got it.
Beautiful. killed 3 Imperial soldiers so far. Where are the others? Was better living forever, the Matrix or Sword Art Online?
Keep it up.
Damn, bro. I'm beat.
So, are you talking about you're conscious of which one you're in, or are you talking if you were just to wake up and not know that either of them were fake? Because with the Matrix, it's literally like if you don't know it's the Matrix, it's just life.
And that's his faster equal. His one shot would kill most people he would fight. Most people, Noctis would just stab you in the back and kill you. Like, I can actually argue that in character.
There's the old girl.
She's a real sight for sore eyes.
And none the worse for her time in Imperial hands.
What have we here?
Change of plans. Our new objective is to clear a path for the Regalia.
Fuck, it's a missile. Dude, why is my fucking defense so fucking ass? Fucked up. Fuck.
Oh, hi there, opening.
If you knew you were in the Matrix, I think the Matrix is probably better than Sword Art Online, to be fair, because the Matrix simulates everything. As far as I
Well, if you knew you were in the Matrix, you could just contact like an agent and ask them that you know what's going on. Can you just make shit better, and I won't make a fuss. Not for everyone, just for me. And to be clear, they're very willing to do that because you see that with the I forgot what the trader's name is in 1, but it's the guy who plays the police chief in Bad Boys.
Yes. What the fuck am I supposed to go to find that thing they fucking showed me? Fuck,
Also, the problem with if you're just to be plopped in Sword Art Online without knowing if it's real or fake, if you invest in the wrong stats, you're fucked. I don't think you get to redo your stats, or if it takes a long time to fix the problems.
We must regroup. Sure.
Okay,
Like overall, like yeah, Sword Art Online's gonna feel like it's gonna be work.
I mean, to be fair, you could do what I would do, just fucking grind up a level.
We'll take out the generator and all enemies in the area. Knocked. Focus your efforts on the generator. There's a chance doing so will weaken the MTs.
No more stealth?
Our cover's blown. Go to town.
yes, sir.
I think actually that's one of the silliest things about Sword Art Online story, when you find out that people like actually died there, and I'm like, fucking hell, bro. You literally just grind up early levels and you can kill most things in the game. Like, yeah, raid bosses are different.
Well, let's be very clear here. Most of these people in there are supposed to be experienced gamers who are just going into this to do MMO. It's just like, you guys don't act like fucking... Because wasn't this like a beta as well? It wasn't even supposed to be the alpha release yet?
No. It was the official release, because that's what makes Kirito so special. He's a beaver, I think is what he called himself, because he played the beta. Again, so you have to believe that this technology exists, and people didn't watch gameplay of the beta. If you're high level, you can't use basic skill to ragdoll people in the safe zone. Yeah, but the safe zone isn't what you're worried about. Like, you wouldn't worry about the safe zone. The problem is that they kept dying outside, but they weren't dying to raid bosses all the time. They were dying to shit that, like, no fucking gamer worth their salt would be dying to. Unless you were, like, super
It was like
reckless.
It was like level 12 goblin on the outskirts of the forest.
Yeah.
Serious business.
Like, this is the problem that I have with Sword Art Online. I kind of have the opinion that the author was not really a gamer because they made characters do mistakes that no gamer should.
To believe the premise that Sword Art Online is plausible, you are assuming the premise that the people who ended up spending all that money for a wireless headgear to play fucking the effectiveness of RuneScape are also the most incompetent dumb motherfuckers you can find.
And this is also like the people who got the full release on the first day, as if they didn't like consume any and all footage and information they got like beforehand. So like 99% of people who are getting it should already have a very competent level of knowledge of either what units are in the game and what would be like the best class to start out with.
Oh yeah, I love the fact that the beta players had to write down tips and tricks in a book for people to not die, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? If you're dying to this shit, then no book's gonna save you.
Well, it's like, if this is getting people killed, then at what point is it just like you're just a shit player in like? Because here's the thing: it has a menu and everything where you can auto do attacks.
Let's grab the regalia and split.
Yeah.
Like I very specifically remember Kirito entering like a fucking menu, and he did like his fucking swinging sword attack.
This part is.
Inadvertent though it was, we dealt the Empire a crushing blow today. The Marshal will be pleased to hear of this.
Pretty sweet busting up that base. Bust a base. I like the sound of that for this sort of thing. There's a base, we go in and bust it up. Bust a base. Whatever, I'm calling it that. You don't have to.
I won't. Seems a bit flippant.
Why not go for...
This accuses wreckage of what appears to be an army of antiquity. That's probably Royal Arm. There are exploitable systems in the same zone you can kill someone in it? Yes. But that's not what we're talking about. Did Heathcliff hold back fighting Kirito? I'm gonna be honest, man, I never actually...
I saw that online, like... Fucking... At this point now, like, maybe... 8 years ago.
I am much
I've
more
seen it like I've seen it like twice, and that's it.
Yeah, sounds about right. I'm far more familiar with the abridged version of events than the actual story.
Well, I'm more familiar with like Kirito more because I've had to defend fucking Neo Matrix, not Black as the Night Sky Neo from fucking Sword Art Online people.
No, I think it's the first time I actually beat this mission when it's daytime. I usually beat it at night.
Guys?
Long has it been, Noctis.
Ravis.
You received the storm's blessing, and yet you know nothing of the consequences.
Watch it.
Be still, all of you.
You never actually fight this guy in his human form, which is really silly.
Heir to a crown befitting no other. Witness his splendor and glory. All hail the chosen king.
Awful high and mighty for an Imperial rat, serving the enemy to hunt down Luna.
I do not serve, I command.
So, the reason he looked at his hand is because his arm got burned off by
Better
the
believe
ring.
it.
A weak shield protects naught.
Hey!
Yeah,
Wanna go? Let's do it.
I don't think you actually fight him here.
Should the chosen fall, that too is fate.
Alright,
say that's far enough. A hand, Highness.
Not from you.
Oh, but I'm here to help.
And how is that?
If you actually pay
By
attention, you
taking
can
the
hear
army
Arden warp
away.
striking.
You expect us to believe that?
When next we meet, it'll be across the seas.
Read some of the
Just so
SAO
happens
progressive
we have business
novel,
of our own
Order
with the
Tackling the
tutelary
Guild. It's
deity,
quite good.
don't we? Fare thee well, your majesty. And safe travels.
You guys know that guy?
Ravus Nox Fleuret, first son of Tenebrae, and elder brother to Lady Luna Freya.
The PK Guild? Wait, so they actually made a book that covers the people who went around killing real people in Sword Art Online?
At long last, the Imperial blockades of Discayan roadways have been removed. The Imperial Army has also demolished all...
Yeah, if I remember correctly, didn't they use like a fucking German name for their fucking like kill squad, like for the actual guild?
Oh shit! You know what, Kyle? I think you were right. I think I do get all DLC, cause that quest is from DLC.
erected around the region.
Hang on, let me help
The
out.
provisional government of Insomnia anticipates increased traffic congestion along most local highways and encourages
those
all
PK
citizens
Guild.
to refrain from any unnecessary travel for the time being.
Okay, so that tells me. Okay, so this quest doesn't have a level.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, because I was just trying to remember the word for it. Isn't it Sturban? Or is that one of the members?
Commander himself. Wartime makes for quick promotions.
Even a son of
I'm not too
Tenebrae
familiar with
can rise to the
SAO.
top.
But why would he want to lead their army?
I'm trying to recall memories from like fucking 8 years ago, and I had trouble recalling memories from like a fucking week ago.
I'll give him a taste.
Yeah, so this is where the criticisms of Final Fantasy 15 are kind of valid when it comes to the expanded material. So Ravus's armored hand is not flesh. It's actually like a robotic hand or something akin to that. Because during the events of the fall of Insomnia, he tries to put on the ring and tries to beg with the Kings of Lucii to make him worthy so he can protect his sister. And in response, because they're all a bunch of dicks, they burn his arm off. The Kings of Lucii are not chill people.
That wasn't in the Kingsglaive movie, was it?
It was. It's like a 5 minute. It's like a short 3-minute scene in there.
Ah.
It's one of those.
Because I remember the movie being boring as fuck, and the only thing that you really need to watch is literally the fall of Insomnia.
Well, so the weirdest part about the movie is that there are characters whose models were made earlier in advance. So Ravus looks nothing in the movie the way he does in the actual game. It's a really weird thing that happened. I think at some point they probably lost the rights to the guy's face. I would assume.
Well, the Kingsglaive movie, like, because the Kingsglaive is supposed to be basically like the royal protectors. Like, they are literally the best of the best, and you're like bred from birth to be the best of the protectors of the royal bloodline. And most of these people look like fucking dog shit.
So
Throughout the entirety of the movie.
That is where the idea of the Kingsglaive kind of makes no sense, because you're right in concept, but the Kingsglaive movie basically reveals that a bunch of people who were kicked out of their homes by the Empire, they were enlisted into the Kingsglaive and they died in combat all the fucking time. So
So is that why people like Ignis and Gladio do so well? Is because they're actually pure.
they actually train, but they don't have the ability to warp like the other Kingsglaive members do. But they'd probably stomp out most, if not all, Kingsglaive members in a fight. The thing is the Kingsglaive, and this actually gets a little crazy in concept, because they all share power from the king. That's why they're called the Kingsglaive. So all their warping and all their powers come from him. But yeah, no, they're just a bunch of fucking random people who enlisted in the army and they were willing to do the suicide missions, so he gave them power. Is Yu Narukami smarter than end of series Noctis? Probably not. That's Persona 4's protagonist, right? He doesn't
Yeah, the problem. So the problem with Persona's thing, where it's just like, oh, you've got sagely wisdom at the end. It's just like that's kind of more like a title, if anything, because all he should really have is like a high scholar's level of knowledge.
How the fuck do we have 10 views going on right now? What the fuck? That's weird. We were there earlier with like 0 views. I didn't tell you about it, but like, yeah, there was a good like 20 minutes where we had no viewers. Weird. Reminded me of the old days of streaming. But yeah, no. Also, to be fair, I think Noctis isn't part of the wisdom that the 6 know, but I'd have to double check that. So what we're doing right now, if I'm correct, is we are doing a mobile game crossover DLC. And this one's kind of funny because a lot of people have claimed... so this is the problem with Noctis as a character. We talked about this, I think, a few streams back, but you never really interact with Luna Freya at all. So it gets to the point where... that's cool. How do I change fucking... There we go. So it gets to the point where... whenever Noctis interacts with any other girl, it feels like a more realistic relationship. And that was the case with this DLC. I've never actually seen this DLC. This was my first time experiencing it. But a lot of people I saw in the comments, because I didn't bother watching the whole thing, they were like, bro, Noctis spends 15 minutes with this girl, and this is already a much better pairing than Noctis and Luna Freya. And I was like...
Well, this is why like people joke, but it's literally why people legitimately say like it should have probably been Iris.
Yeah, but then you'd have to deal with like Gladio. Hey, nothing else. It's just, oh man, what would you rather do? Take on the Empire or take on Gladio after you bang his sister? So, which one do you want to decide on this one, Noctis? Yeah, Noctis and Luna's love story is Pigwater. It's not Pigwater per se. It's
Too
just
many monsters.
It's just not set up properly.
What could be better than roughing it out here?
Because the idea is
million other
simple.
things could be
It's the
better.
childhood friend trope, which is fine.
Except they've only met one.
Wins. Okay, so no, they haven't met once. They met a couple times. It's just that the main one we see is when he was injured.
But don't forget that like they try and make it sound like they naturally fell in love. It's like it wouldn't matter if they did or didn't. They were literally going to be in a arranged marriage.
Yeah.
Because I believe that's the reason why he was leaving Insomnia anyway. Because he was heading to go see Luna Freya anyway to get married.
Yeah, basically. What the fuck? Alright, boys. Starting the Terra Wars event quest, game progress will be saved. You won't be able to save while playing the Terra Wars event quest. Some functions will be restricted. After completing the event quest, you'll be returned to the tile screen. You'll be able to replay this quest at will from the quest menu in the game. Alright, so let's go ahead and save. So, alright, so this is going to be kind of interesting. Again, I've never experienced this DLC in general. So, we'll see. Because my version of the game didn't have this DLC. This came out, I think, like 3 years after 15 dropped. The place.
I also want to say, like, keep in mind that, like, for as bad as they handled the relationship between Noctis and Luna Freya, they didn't learn their lesson from fucking 16.
Or they didn't learn the lesson.
Because Clive and Jill, it's still just as bad.
What do you mean, bro? Jill's just waiting to slobber all over that dick. Alright, it's the proper shit.
Please?
No, it's funny how the only person who got a happy ending was, like, was fucking Gus. Everyone else was just like kind of sad to have like a I guess we survived ending.
I thought you might stay asleep forever.
Who are you?
Sarah, relax. I'm not gonna bite, you know.
Alright, this is already a better
Hey,
parry. 100%. It was
it's
literally 2
no big
minutes.
deal.
Just let me take a look.
He's already looking up her skirt. Oh, damn.
Thank you.
No problem. Doesn't mean I trust you, though. So, what is this place? You the one who brought me here?
Really? That's funny, because I was going to ask you the same thing.
It's funny, even when he's in fucking the city, yeah, he has
Me here.
way better fucking like chemistry with like fucking lightning.
It looks like you don't have any answers either.
Fuck, I really don't know how I feel about the whole scene, the situation.
How come I can't remember anything?
From what I've heard about lightning, she's supposed to be an absolute bitch, and yet he gets along with her way better.
Look, we're in the same boat, so why don't we team up?
I don't know how true that is because I have not been through 13.
She is kind of a bitch, but it's kind of understandable. But she learns to mellow out over time.
Yep. And let's start by having a look over there.
The worst part about 13, I think, from what I remember.
Well, what do you propose we do? Hanging around here isn't going to solve anything.
Damn, look at that back and forth, that chemistry.
Fine. We team up. But no more of you making all the decisions.
Sorry about that. Guess I'm just used to taking charge after spending so much time with little kids.
Little kids?
Damn, bro, look at that. Already a better relationship. But yeah, no. Well, Noctis gets along with most people just fine. Ironically enough, I don't ever think I remember a specific moment where there were people he couldn't get along with. Nice health potion. It's a portal. I kind of wish it was a
barrier.
I kind of wish it was a Nier Automata crossover too, because this game does have this does not have a Nier Automata Easter egg, but Nier Automata has a Final Fantasy 15 Easter egg.
Sure didn't.
No, we don't have the one card
That bush was moving.
Is something there?
I bet it's this way.
Although I don't know how I want to take 15 scaling with Nier Automata. I'm pretty sure it's just a one-off Easter egg. I doubt it's worth actually like discussing.
No, does Automata give it anything?
What the fuck is that thing?
It's trying to tell us something.
It might, depending on where you want to scale. It's like magic and shit, but I don't think it like changes anything from like standard Final Fantasy scaling.
Aliens? What the? Oh wait, you understand what it's saying?
Yes, I do.
And apparently they understand you.
It's asking if you're Noctis.
How does it know my name?
No, you don't get the flying card till after you technically beat the game. We have to rescue them from the Eroder.
Us, your saviors, to rescue you from the Eroder?
The hell's that thing talking about?
I think one of the best decisions the game made was allowing you to go back in time and finish whatever quests you didn't complete before going to the future.
Wants the two of us to save their world from something
No,
called
100% agree.
the Eroder.
Still not getting it.
Then let's ask it to explain. So, could you tell us a bit more?
Alright, so we have to save this world from the Eroder. Alright, let's see if we can't get some lore for scaling.
Still, for the life of me, I could never figure out how to get to the Jabberwock to get the next fucking weapon.
Is this Eroder?
Yeah, I remember. They don't know. They don't know shit.
You don't know?
I even looked up a walkthrough and everything. It's just like, well, why isn't it opening for me?
Trying to alter our world. Those of us who got to face them all disappeared. Damn. Yeah, no, some of these will have to be a pain in the ass.
The eroder is trying to alter your world?
Will destroy the Great Barrier and then devour its entire world, us included. Is Noctis better main character than Cloud? That's gonna depend.
What did you mean when you...
It depends on how you wanna look at Cloud's character arc.
Yeah.
What? I mean, what? Huh?
Because I'll still stand on the opinion that the remakes for 7 did the character's personality way better than the original game ever could.
Thanks.
Yeah, Cloud's character can be weird though.
So, tell me,
he can be either really
what
deep
is
or
this
really
place?
trash.
Well,
This is not finished role.
the problem with his character is that he doesn't have a character. He falls into an archetype, which is basically the
I guess that's... But I can't say I understand.
Don't worry.
how do I put it? He's basically the seasoned warrior with a heart of gold.
What's it saying?
It says
Sometimes they remember
it's gonna
that,
take us
sometimes
to-
they don't.
Hold on.
Well, we can't just stand around here, and this doesn't sound like a problem. Well,
Yeah.
let's at least meet with the Elder and hear what he has to say.
If we have to...
Damn, bro.
It said this way.
This is such weird fucking DLC. And this was free DLC, to be clear. This was not, you didn't have to pay for this. It just randomly showed up.
Huh? Another one.
90% of Final Fantasy VII is not Cloud's real character. Yeah.
Oh, so you're using them to keep the eroder sealed away.
Because technically it's Zack.
Pretty much all of Final Fantasy VII is also Tifa gaslighting Cloud throughout the entirety of his journey.
That way, huh?
I wonder why we would redo this quest after we're done.
What was that?
Hey, wait!
What happened?
Gonna have to bust our way through.
Alright, now just broke that wall down. Let's go. What would you rather have max stats or have unlimited potential?
Hey, you alright?
In what context?
Yeah, what's the ceiling for both of those?
That statue. Can you hold your own in battle?
You bet.
Well then, give me some backup.
Backup? Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Because, for example, you could say that I have max stats, but what, does that mean I have no fucking skills whatsoever? So I'm the world's strongest bumbling buffoon?
Did you say something?
Never mind.
Yeah, I thought they were fucking kidding about this being like a much better relationship, but fuck me, yeah, this is way better.
The DLC you're doing, is that the one that has the fat chocobo?
No, I'm not sure. This is the one that crossed over with the mobile game. Or a mobile game.
Done and done.
It's not the one that has the white-haired, like, cat girl from 14,
You
is
alright?
it?
No,
Yeah.
not the 14th one,
Well,
no.
you sure don't look like it. What's wrong?
It's just... we weren't really in sync, you know?
Huh. For our first time, I thought we fought pretty well together.
You... really? Seriously?
Hey! The coast is clear now.
We got rid of the monsters.
So, this is another thing that like, you kind of ignore when you're just playing the game because they don't talk about too much. But Noctis and his party
Just
are
glad you're safe.
actually insanely in sync with each other. So, they fight better than
Of
usually in
course.
a group.
Of course, they're the boys.
For reals, bro.
They're
The
literally,
squad scores up.
they're literally the boys'
Instead of
name.
going to take us there a different way.
Oh,
No, yeah, like, I know that's a thing. I've read it, but like, you kind of forget about it. Because at least in this case, he literally complains about not being in sync with her when they're fighting. So yeah.
Yeah, because isn't that how they're able to pull off all of like their kind of like combined magic and tag team like techniques?
Yeah, but it also keeps them from getting fucking hit when Noctis goes all out. It's kind of like you're not fighting 4 different people, you're fighting like just one individual.
It said through here. Come on.
It's a cool DLC though.
Wow. Just look at all of them.
Alright, come on. He's so.
What are they doing?
What the fuck? I'm being assaulted by a bunch of aliens.
Quit it, will ya?
Gee, you sure are a hit with the kids.
Come on, I don't know what you guys are saying.
Bro.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Huh?
Hold it.
Hold what?
I said hold it! You get back here! You took something, didn't you?
Took something? Like what? Wait, where's my phone?
Damn. Oh, what the fuck? We're playing as her now? Okay, it's weird.
Actually, that might not be a bad video to put onto the list later.
What?
Where we basically go through and see which Final Fantasy protagonist is the strongest and who would win in like an equalized fight between all of them.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll be down. Oh, that's gonna definitely lead to some fucking opinions.
Well, let's start with the first one.
So, got anything to say for yourself?
Does
Don't tell me.
6
tell
get
him.
both or 1?
Wait. Wasn't there one more of them?
Does 6 get both or 1? What do you mean?
Do they get... Do we put both protagonists in, or do we only put 1?
What do you mean, Kyle? There are 7 protagonists in 6.
We'll hit there are. There's fucking 2.
Uh-huh.
The story literally revolves around 2 fucking people.
They're all the protagonists, Kyle. What are you talking about?
2 people and the fucking entourage.
No.
They get like no screen time.
Oh, she's dead.
Hey!
Okay, so Noctis just warped the... Alright. Good job, Noctis.
Why do you have to be so reckless?
But I wasn't.
You always try to do everything on your own. Aren't you the one who said we should team up? Just stop rushing into things.
Does he tell us
Now on,
what the canonical
we work
classes are for
together.
the Warrior of Light and for the Onion Knight?
Everything's better together.
If you...
Everything, but I think we're on the same page now.
Or is it like a Cecil situation where you can
We're good then.
switch like interchangeably?
Ready to go?
Warrior of Light's interchangeable. Onion Knight, I believe, is Ninja and Warrior. Damn, Noctis was upset that she got herself in trouble. Or actually, it might be Ninja and Mage.
That's right.
Actually.
Alright, just... The other Hiso aliens might have some interesting information for us. Let's lend them our ears.
You guys see the way Noctis got upset there immediately? They say if you take one look at the eroder, you're dead. What the hell? He's already cheating on his future wife with a better girl. Lunafreya is cooler in the
It has to
in the
fix the
actual
broken
book.
warp gate and wants to make sure we'll be okay on our own.
Of course.
It's said to
Got it.
Well, doesn't the book basically have like a really good ending?
Yeah, it does. Although I'm not the biggest fan of it because they show other endings that they could have gone with,
wonder.
and I kind of would have preferred a different one,
Beats
but
me.
it's fine the way it is. Oh, what the fuck? A Naga?
Huh?
So which protagonist of Final Fantasy is the best kid so far? Depends.
From what I've been through so far, it would either have to be
You alright?
Noctis, the Warrior of Light,
Yes.
or the Onion Knight, because both of those two basically have the same like
What about you?
hit to work
You
from.
alright?
Yeah. Sorry
I like
about
them.
that.
Max stat equals all stats
I
100
was
like
just
an
torturing the
MMORPG, and
Well,
unlimited potential equals you have no limit to where you can
We
grow.
make a good team.
We do.
Well then, shall we?
So there is a mod that puts her in your party, but unfortunately,
Guess the Elder must be somewhere up
I
ahead.
don't know if I can
Hopefully.
download that. I feel like the max stats, so it'll be put a limit on me, because if I have unlimited potential, I tend to overdo a thing and do some stupid, horrible stuff because I can. I'll just take max stats right away, because unlimited potential doesn't mean you're guaranteed that potential.
Well, you're basically stuck
Right.
between
Just the same as when those
Like-
monsters appeared.
you want to be the strongest thing there is, but basically be the have no skills under your belt, or do you want to have all the skills but no fucking stats? So a gentle breeze will fucking put you on your
Either
ass.
way.
Not another one. Out of our way!
Damn it, Sarah, get the fuck up!
Sarah!
Okay.
Here he goes!
I guess she's probably weak.
This is getting old.
Hey, look, over there.
Where? All right, with me.
Right.
Now.
What the fuck? I'm not sure the mobile game it came from. I believe its mobile game's also already been shut down. You can now use Sarah's technique. Oh, nice.
We did it.
Somehow.
You know, you did pretty good.
You weren't so bad yourself.
Maybe we don't make such a bad team after all.
Damn.
Maybe. Well, the elders shouldn't be far now. Come on,
Got it. Hey, do you think that could be him?
let's find out.
He saw.
Like Zip said, better chemistry with Luna.
He saw.
You must be the Hiso Elder.
Yeah.
So you're the one who summoned us here?
He saw.
He says he's sorry for the trouble.
Actually, once you get the Lunafreya Sea, let me know if the sea is just as beautiful as I remember it.
Eroder. You want us to take care of it, right?
He saw.
Yeah.
Because isn't it supposed to basically be 15th version of like Venice?
Yes. I believe so, Tisha, yeah.
He saw.
Then it sounds like we have no other choice but to take
Would you even call the interaction with Leviathan a boss fight, or would you just say it's more of an interactive, like, cutscene?
More of an interactive cutscene.
Just leave this to us.
Let's do this.
Right.
Motherfucker.
this over with.
I'm counting on you.
All over.
What? Let's see salvation.
Looking good, Noctis.
You too.
Thanks.
All yours.
I'll finish it.
Damn, alright, we missed. Alright, we saw.
All yours.
I'll finish it.
Yeah, that must come from the game she's part of. They wouldn't have to work double as hard to reach max stats. I mean, they just have to work as hard to get to max stats. It's just that, I mean, once they get to max stats, they can go higher. Okay, that's pretty cool. So that's how you do yourself. That's the concept.
That is that.
Nice job.
It takes two. Nice work.
Indeed.
Hiso. Hiso, Hiso. Hiso, Hiso.
We'll sure try.
Not like there's any other way for us to get back.
Hiso.
Don't thank us yet. Now, what shall we do next?
Hiso, Hiso. Hiso, Hiso.
The eroder is sealed beyond the Great Barrier.
Got it.
Well,
That sounds cool.
Hiso, Hiso. Hiso.
We'll probably take a look at what her fucking descriptions say right now, just to see if there's any information on her.
oh my.
Wow. Place looks completely different.
That's for sure.
Hiso.
As you can see,
Hiso.
the road is going to be more powerful. It's over time for the approaches upon the rest of the world.
Hiso, Hiso.
Of course.
It's hard seeing an outsider come in and wreak havoc on your home.
Hiso. Hiso, Hiso. Hiso, Hiso.
They all look the fucking same.
With pleasure. They...
Really? That's...
I'll say that nowadays.
Max stat equals Toji and Maki body in Jujutsu Kaisen. Alright. Let's take a look and see if we have any, like... No, it doesn't give us any way to select the menu. Alright, so we have the Mega Potion. Into the Mega Elixir. Yeah, here we go. The Mega Elixir goes into this one.
You have a Mega Ether?
Yes. Oh, cool, we got Blood of the Mystic. Nice. Alright, let's go fight this guy.
Hiso, Hiso. Hiso, Hiso.
But Toji and Maki are not max stats according to Sukuna. They would be.
Open up.
Hiso, Hiso.
So, but they'd be max stats in concept to not using Jujutsu energy.
He saw.
So tell me, are you really some kind of prince?
What gives you that idea?
The little ones were shouting all about it. Boy, they must have really done their research before summoning us here, huh?
Do we get one last cutscene between them before they actually fight?
Almost there.
Yeah.
But I feel like we can do this, since we have each other.
Same.
Damn,
Together
just
we
fuck
just
already.
might pull this off.
Might? How about definitely?
Sure, whatever you say. Let's just get this over with. Get back to our own worlds.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can't mod Sarah in afterwards. Holy shit. It's to devour
Isn't that one of those
fucking
aliens?
It certainly looks that way, but...
You alright, little guy?
Stop! Noctis!
It's literally just one of the aliens, but he's fucking got angry eyes. Are you kidding me?
Hey!
Wrong with that?
What the fuck?
It's all mine now. What? Why is there another me? This power is mine.
What's going on? Why are there two of you?
I wish I could tell you. I have no idea. This power is amazing. It's
Hey, who
completely
the hell are
different.
you?
So this is gonna destroy the this creature was already gonna destroy the world.
I am God. Soon I shall have dominion over everything in this world.
Alright?
That is why I sought this power and made it mine.
A god? What the hell
Alright,
is she
cool.
talking about?
I'm just gonna go to skill Noctis to Uni with
What
these.
once was yours, now is mine. All mine! What? You stole my power from me? Stole, borrowed, received. Mere semantics.
Wait, so you lost all your power?
I'm not sure. I don't feel any different. Maybe she simply copied my power instead. That's it! Copied! I copied you. And I am all the stronger for it. I must thank you. You made me strong. You have no place in this world of mine. I shall remove you myself! You're the one who has no place here. Leave this world alone! This world is mine. It's all mine. I am a god!
I think I've heard enough.
This just sounds like a
Hurry
Final
up.
Fantasy 16
Finish her off.
antagonist.
Gladly. Let's do this, Noctis.
What? Bisexual?
Okay, let's do this.
You bet. They're all going down.
All yours.
I'll finish it. This power, this wonderful power, it's beautiful. Away with you, all of you, be gone.
Oh, there we go.
One.
Oh, she didn't pull herself? What the fuck?
All yours.
I'll finish it. Oh, this destruction is delightful.
Nice.
Go.
Got it.
Okay, so that's cool. He fucking tosses her his sword so that way she kicks in her opponent.
Continue to multiply!
Ignis, go, Sarah!
Huh? What? Me?
I like that.
Yeah! Yeah!
Fucking calls out Ignis.
One, all yours.
I'll finish it!
I wonder if there's some more line for the rest of the party.
All yours.
I'll finish it!
Oh, cool, yeah, great.
Forth my shadows!
Oh, it sucks. How many fucking more to go for it? There's not too much to really say here.
All yours.
I'll finish it!
Oh, boss fight.
Is she dead? Guess not.
Copy Noctis. No.
Never! I will never let you out of here alive! This world is mine! And mine alone!
Crazy.
What's going on? Are they fusing?
She's choosing
I'm
her shadows into herself.
overflowing with power! This power knows no limits! This boundless power is mine!
I've ever seen a monster like her.
Almost like a ghost.
Yeah, not the friendly kind.
At last. The time has come for me to eradicate you once and for all.
I didn't realize how weird her
And I
boots
shall
were.
create this world. My world.
Like hell you will. We're taking you down and going back to our worlds.
That's right. Your reign of terror ends now.
Let's go, Sarah.
Got it.
Not looking good. Stay sharp.
We can't let up now.
All yours.
I'll finish it! I shall delete you!
Wait, what the fuck?
All yours.
I'll finish it!
Yes.
No, I didn't need it. I have no use for an incomplete world!
So what I remember specifically, there is a mod that adds her in, but she doesn't have a full moveset, so that technically is an issue.
Perfect power for a perfect world! And it's all mine!
All yours.
I think
I'll
she's gonna
finish
miss.
it!
Yeah.
Take that!
Did Noctis fit in Tekken Verse or not? Personally, I don't think so, but for Tekken,
Ignis, go. Sarah.
Huh? What? Me?
There we go. This should kill.
Go.
Got it!
Keep it up. Looking good. Huh? One.
2.
Oh, damn, okay.
Noctis?
Just knocked is fine.
Oh, well, in that case, Noct. Thanks to you, I can finally continue on my journey. I am in your debt.
I wonder if she does at the end of her game too.
Hey, you're fading away.
Speak for yourself. I guess this is goodbye.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. What's so funny?
You're a funny guy, you know that?
Well, yeah, but takes one to know one, doesn't it?
I certainly never thought you'd be so sad to say goodbye.
I mean, we've been through a lot together.
For like 30 minutes, Noctis.
I remember when you first looked at me like, what does she drag me into?
One hell of a mess, that's what.
You got me there. And a word of advice, you really shouldn't keep your friends waiting around while you fish.
What? How the hell did you know about that?
The Hiso aliens told me. The wealth of information they've acquired is quite impressive. Magical, even.
And creepy, too.
You really ought to be more honest about the way you feel, Noct. If you don't do it now, you might never get the chance.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
I kind of wonder if she actually knows how his story ends then. Just based off that.
I hope I see you soon, Noct. And thanks again.
Yeah. See you around, Sarah.
I wonder if redoing this event actually unlocks new dialogue. Because, again, this wasn't DLC the way normal DLC is. This was a special event that came out of nowhere. If I recall, the reason the other party's not here, if I remember correctly, is because they can only get Noctis. I don't necessarily think that there was anything else to it beyond that. Quad Sarah short sword. It was. Wait, what the fuck? Alright, wasn't expecting that to end the game. Huh. I wonder why.
Oh, did you hear that the Musashi arc is getting an anime?
Bro, Baki's finally getting their horror anime. Let's go. Character-wise, Noctis is just less depressed Jin. I think Jin's a less depressed Jin now. Hang on, is the gear locked if we switch quests? There we go. So, are they space aliens or dimensional aliens? I have no fucking clue. That's cool, we get her sword. Do we get any information about her though? No, no information about her. Ramu administers the natural laws. So basically controls the laws of nature. Also now I'm saying we get coverage where races exist, but no big lore drops. Also do wish we had other Final Fantasy races here. So the problem is that they're more than likely not Final Fantasy races. If I had to make a guess, they're probably from whatever game she's a part of.
He's on.
Again, remember for context, that was a crossover DLC event. That was not a standard DLC that was Final Fantasy based. They were crossing over with a different event.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Shit. Fuck. Oh, okay, I see. Only some of these have fast travel icons. I believe it is called Terror Wars. I could be wrong about that, though. So the only other crossovers for Final Fantasy 15 left are Assassin's Creed Origins, and there is a crossover with Final Fantasy 14. I like how we can't fast travel to Sil, we can fast travel to this random ass fucking location.
Let's go! Roger!
Alright, show up level 3. Ganking up on all of the fucking unit, let's go. Just the way the game's intended it. Yeah, I'm feeling a little sleepy myself, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I went to college today, so expected.
Oh, hi there.
Right then. I'm probably gonna head off. I'll talk to you a bit later. Be sure to get the guidebook for Cry. No, you say that, but I have to fucking remind you again, aren't I? This is the 7th time.
Rush him! Count on it. Sorry about that.
It's the 7th time.
I got it! We're on the same page.
What? Doesn't listen and procrastinates.
That doesn't sound like something I would do.
Sounds like a T.
Oh, glad that's over.
Let's go back and play video games.
Go back where?
To our hotel room?
Not gonna happen.
All right, another tag in the bag.
Well, I'll talk to you later then, Kyle. Once I'm done grabbing
Yes.
end the stream. Are you gonna look up Terror and see what's up with it? I might.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Because that's gonna come down to how do you want to take crossover scaling. It's an official DLC within the main game, but like, how does it work? Is it how I'm stream for tonight? I'll probably be calling it here. Because so the thing is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which today was a Tuesday, I wake up super early and only get like 4 hours of sleep, which is why I kind of like the idea of devil streaming. But Devil couldn't do it today, and I thought might as well do it myself, you know, so we could actually have a stream today.
Hey, why don't we take a group picture over there?
But
Yeah,
I am
go
trying to
for
get
it.
a little
Woohoo!
tired.
We need to replenish our supply of curatives.
Unfortunately, that's my
Gotcha.
fault. I got a little greedy. Jin's God Hands if equal stats. What? I don't know what the fuck that means. No, because I was trying to finish the draft for my book, and I did, so I sent it over to Devil to read, but working on that draft kind of made me stay up later than I should have, and I didn't get enough sleep on several days. Never played God Hand.
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time.
Yeah, I've heard about God Hand. I've never actually experienced it or played it.
Ready or not? Oh, love the lighting.
Lighting literally was part of Battlefield, okay? Noctis X Tifa. I don't think they ever really meet, but I mean, like, that would just be more of a crack ship.
Good work, boys. This tag ought to give the family of the fallen some small measure of peace. Howdy. Huh. How's the road been treating you?
Candy?
Everything in order?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Next time we're back here, we will do some more side quests for sure. Because I want to try and clear several hunt missions before Gladio leaves the party. I know we can, so during this little intermission where we're at, we'll probably be doing that. Fortunately, that means we're going to have to level up, and we can do that, but... I'd have to try and, like, figure out if it's worth it. In order to beat the game, you have to be, like, around level 50. I'm pretty sure we'll hit level 50 on our next level up. I gotta say, I like the English voice actors for this game. Yeah, the English dub is pretty swell. It also helps they actually put emotion into their performances. We talk a lot of shit about Final Fantasy 16, but like that was a genuine issue with Clive that he didn't really have much emotion to show. Nothing? I mean, I'll try and like get close to 100%, but I probably won't get 100% everything because I don't particularly care to try out all the foods and shit. Zane, why don't you fight the demons? What do you mean?
Well, here we are.
We're pretty low level right now, straight up.
There y'all are. Here's your weapon now.
I know that my Ignis and fucking Prompto have less XP than me.
Well, looks like we got some new gear in.
No, you can unlock.
Y'all brace yourself
You
for
can
power.
unlock the flying card not 100% in the game.
Oh my ache. Y'all brace yourself for power. Y'all brace yourself for power.
So once we find that last piece, the sturdy helicorn, once we find that, we get the ultimate blade. I'm not sure. I don't think they ever actually talk about speed, or we have any speed metrics to work with. But I guess that's why I'm replaying it, to see for myself again. Lore-wise, again, I'd have to see what the upgrades say. But with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. Melissa, you didn't clarify that position at all, so you need to clarify that. But so yeah, so with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next stream or video. Take care, everybody, which will probably be Thursday on Kyle's channel. So yeah, take care.